Hey, hey everyone! Welcome back to Motobucks in the Morning with your host David and
Raymond.
So we're here today. We're as usual. We want to answer some car questions. We want to answer any questions pertaining to Motobucks right now. And as we're waiting for people to get on, should we talk a little bit about what's been going on?
Anything you want to that's car related. So anything at all that you want to talk about car related, that's why we're here.
That's right. That's right. Now in the meantime, speaking of cars, there looks like what's been new on Motobucks this week. We've had a couple new sales. We had
a couple nice sales.
You actually bought a car, didn't you?
I did buy the car.
Was that nostalgic? Explain that to me.
I bought a 1997 GL Metro, which people probably don't even know what that is. So it's one of the 90s tiny 40 mile an hour or 40 mile per gallon cars.
Right. Yeah, I would say it was ahead of its time. This car is competing with hybrid cars today, I think, just about, right?
It is still. And so the car runs and drives, so I was supposed to go pick it up and kind of excited to see what it looks like. And so the cars that we did buy, though, through a couple of weeks, the Saab and also the Mercedes are both winners. One just has a basic O2 sensor code, which is seems like a pretty simple fix, and then the other one is a mass airflow sensor, which is also not a huge deal, and that car drives perfectly.
Right. So yeah, so there's so at least two cars that we've actually got through the website, fixing them and getting them ready for sale. Some of them literally within a few $100s worth of repairs, and that's really what the beauty of Motobucks is these are all the people that are wanting to sell their car, and they want to sell them fast. And if you're mechanically inclined and you're ready to take on a quick project, you can make a lot of money.
Can make a lot of money. Or you can make some extra money and just do one of them maybe a month or even a year, or have a project with your son or your daughter, that sort of thing. And the sky's the limit on this kind of thing. It's just there is no medium or web platform for these types of cars, so they get lost. And most of them just end up at the junkyard, which is a shame, because a lot of these cars have a lot of life left in them. And the thing is that these cars become worth a lot less when they're in situations like this, which is great for people like you people that want to fix it up and either flip it or keep it for a driver, that sort of thing. And so bought a 2008 Chevy Cobalt, and it had a little bit of a miss. And so we had to pop the head off of it and put a valve inside, but rather a cheap repair, like $300-400. And then we were able to put her back on the road, and she's worth probably like $2,500 to $3,000. So that one's a really great one, and there's lots of them like that. They're all up on Motobucks, so you guys can get really great deals on cars that have just maybe a little bit things wrong with them. So I urge you to go and check out motobucks.com or download the app, because we have a huge push right now where we're going to be loading lots of cars on here for everybody to be buying them. Yeah. The law here in Nevada is that if you're going to sell a car at an auction, it has to pass smog. So what we've done is we've created a medium to where people can sell their cars to each other. And so this way, one, you're not paying sales tax, and another thing is that you're you don't have to go through all the garbage fees that's associated with an auction. And also you can get cars that don't run, cars that do run, maybe cars that have some problems with them. And so you can buy these cars from the public. And that's basically how we created a real public auto auction here in Las Vegas.
Right. And we should probably talk a little about what's coming up this week with Motobucks too, because a lot of people have been following the website. They've been watching the cars come on and wondering, where's the market? When's the market coming to the site in a heavier way? And we're real excited this week. We are starting on Wednesday, kind of the vortexing into Monday. We're going to be doing a lot of heavy promotions on the site. So we're talking, you know, all the inbound phone calls from the Cash for Cars are going to be going on the site. We got YouTube advertising. We got a lot of things happening. We got mailers going out to every mechanic shop and repair shop in the city. So if you have a car, if you have a broken car, don't wait. Post it right now. I'm telling you right now that if you get it on by Friday, or if you post your car this weekend, the odds of that getting sold are very high. We have a lot going on. And so, you know, if you have been watching Motobucks and you've been waiting for the right time to jump in and play with some cars, I would definitely pay close attention over the next week, starting on Wednesday, right? We're going to
right around there. Wednesday, Thursday.
kind of go
We're going to
full
start.
steam.
Yeah.
And get that rolling. So there should be, so the listings should start coming up, and you'll see a lot of new stuff. So watch for that, and you know, watch for you know, the cars that you know that you can fix. So, you know, everybody's got their specialties. You know, there's cars that are listed on there with electrical problems, transmission problems, you know, whatever it is. We're encouraging people to put the codes on the cars as well. So if you are buying a broken car, you know, as we said, we have a buyer's guarantee, and the reason we do that is because we want the sellers to be honest. There's no reason to go and purchase a car if you know, if there's a lot more wrong with it than the seller is willing to say. So for that reason.
And also, if you buy a car and you want to ask more questions, you can. We have customer service line is open all the time. And so no matter what, if you bought a car, you didn't buy a car, you're going to buy a car, you want questions about anything about vehicles at all whatsoever, then go ahead. So we got a phone call last week, and this young girl, she's 20 years old, smashed her Jeep all up. And it's a 2014 Jeep, and she got hit broadside. And so a couple other things too. One, she had the car in her name, but the insurance was in her father's name and did not put her as a driver. So basically she was driving without insurance. So luckily the other insurance company did cover a little bit of it, but only covered 17 grand on a $24,000 loan. So she's looking to get about $7,000 for the truck, and so we're evaluating that for her and making sure that she can sell that vehicle and get out from underneath the loan, and so she can go get another vehicle and get that thing out of her driveway. So those are other things that we can talk about. We can talk about anything cars, like I said, or any kind of situation, whether it's insurance, whether it's financing, you know, fixing the car, flipping the car, keeping the car, that sort of thing, or even just tips on, you know, what to do with your car as far as, you know, maintenance or anything like that. If you have a weird noise in the car, anything at all, we're here, and we're going to be here every Monday, and hopefully we get a little bit of a discussion going with people, and later on what we want to do is have guests on so they can add value to the show as well.
Yeah, and as you know, like we've been talking about, Monday is intended to be a forum. So if you do have a specific car-related question, or if it's about a car you're wanting to sell, feel free to give us a call anytime too. You don't have to wait till Monday. We're always here to help you, but Monday is supposed to be kind of an interactive time where we can talk about, you know, the new happenings with the company, and you know, just kind of answer anything live, that questions that people have. So we're going to be here, like I said, it's Monday at 9 a.m. And we're going to be doing this every week. So
cool. Hey, if you guys have any questions, post them, and we'll get back to you on them as well.
Yep, that's right. So if you're not watching the live production of this video, and you do have a question, hold on, looks like we have one now.
David needs glasses.
I do. Okay. All right.
What does it say?
So the question is, let's see. It looks like they're about to ask a question.
Okay.
So we'll see. Anyway,
we're welcoming that you have car questions, and like I said, we're going to be here every Monday. We want you to to leave your stuff. And then also what we're going to start doing is I'm going to leave a phone number, and you're going to be able to call in and be on the show live with us. So that's another thing that we're going to start doing. So if you want to talk to us live and you want to have a conversation, just ask. We'll give you the phone number. You can call in, and we'll put you on speaker, and that way we can have a conversation together. I think that in Las Vegas, there's a lot of car people, and obviously there's a lot of cars and people that have cars, and that have lots of questions about things. I get phone calls every single day about car parts and what do I do with my car this, or what do I do with my car that. And so we want to create a forum of mechanics and body shop guys and electricians and things of that nature. So no matter what questions we have now as a community, we can get them answered. And when I moved to Las Vegas about 10 or 11 years ago, it was very daunting for me, even as a mechanically inclined person, to find somebody to work on my cars that would actually finish the job and do it correctly. And so I went through the same thing a lot of people do. Now, and that's a totally different story for me, and I can also share those things with you and tell you how to find an awesome mechanic that will give you a great price in whatever area that you're in. So today we have Google, and we can utilize Google with the reviews and things of that nature to target certain mechanics in your area, and so they can do a great job on your car. Maybe you can post a referral for them, and also give them a heads up that, hey, this is the person that you really want to go to, or the opposite, as far as that goes. Here we go. Got a question?
All right.
What's the question?
What kind of vehicles can I buy or sell? Well,
any vehicle in any condition, literally. If you go to Motobucks.com, you can scroll through and you'll see that there's cars anywhere from newer cars there's nothing wrong with, all the way to cars that are almost parted out. I know we have an older Chevy truck that has a lot of really great parts on it still. And so the answer to that question is if it's a vehicle, you can buy it or sell it. And once everything takes off, it's going to be everything from literally a mini bike to an airplane or a helicopter or any kind of vehicle that you can imagine, but mostly going to be cars. And I've been doing this for about 10 years here in Vegas, which is called Cash for Cars. So basically, people call me. We get 20 to 30 inbound phone calls a day of people that want to get rid of their cars. And what we're doing now is we're pushing them all onto the website, so the people in Las Vegas can take advantage of buying cars that maybe there's a little bit of things wrong with, that you can fix it up or flip or keep it and drive it for a long time. I know I bought a couple of cars where I've driven them for years and just bought them right over on for my Cash for Cars. And so this is what we're doing. And I hope, did that answer your question?
Yeah, I assume it probably did. And also, too, we've noticed actually a lot of motorcycles on the site.
A lot of motorcycles.
Speaking of vehicles, so if you're a
There's
motorcycle
some really great
person,
motorcycles on there right now. There's a Honda CBR 900 bike, that super fast bike, and supposed to run and drive.
Yeah.
And we can get some bids on that one. That'd be a good bike for somebody.
Yeah, but we've had quite a few.
Who's the person that asked the question?
Looks like this is Dulce. So I hope we answered your question, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for chiming in and finding out a little more about Motobucks. And yeah, let's see. But did we have anything else we want to cover today? We're really kind of waiting. Like I said, if you're watching this, not on the live video, we want to talk to you. So jump on here Monday. Challenge us. Anything car related, like Ray said. We are happy to help and answer the question. Just like speaking of just like the Jeep girl, we went out there and it was I would say every answer, if you could pay for a consultant to come out and assess your vehicle situation, that's what she got, and she got it for free. And it's just because we like to share the knowledge. These are
And help people.
and help people. Yeah.
So that's what this all is about too, is to everybody to get on here and start helping each other, and so everybody can have a better experience, for sure. Listen,
Absolutely.
we're gonna sign off here, and like I said, we're gonna be here every Monday. So if you want to leave your questions, or go on the site, and our customer service number is on there as well. If you need help, we're here to help you.
That's right. So we'll see you next Monday, guys. If you have any questions in the meantime,
And ladies.
give us a call. And ladies.
And transgender people.